Hello and welcome. We have a very good contest on our hands. This is the last game of Elite T20 season. The two teams in the middle right now are, as I say that, we'll get back to that. But what a beautiful shot there by her deep. Goes all the way for a maximum. Effortless six. And Urgent is the bowler for Calgary Legends. So two teams in the middle. Kings 2 versus Calgary Legends. Kings 2, they're on the ground right now fielding. Batting first, and Calgary Legends they are put to bowl first. And that was a wonderful shot already within the power play by Hardeep. So two batsmen in the middle, Hardeep and Gill. Now in terms of ranking both of these teams and the outlook of the whole ladder for T20 season has been decided. So this is more for the pride, and I'm sure both of these teams would still want to win, so this will still be a good contest. But winning in the end would not matter, and it will not affect the ladder of the Elite T20 season. But rest assured, this will still be a good contest. These teams will play freely. They'll play without any nervousness or anything of that sort. So this should be a very good game. For now, Origin will bowl his last ball, and Gale just tries to work it in the third man region. Should just be a dot. So first over comes to a conclusion. 9 runs on the board. Good start by Kings 2. Now in terms of playing 11, we'll have a quick look at Kings 2 first. Hardeep Sharan, Gil Jasprit, Raman Virk, Sukhpreet Sidhu, Davanpreet Joshi, Navjot Saran, Dhaliwal Gurpreet, Jazz Gill, Mandeep Gill, Charanpreet Singh Gill, and Manveer Chahal. And a quick look at Calgary Legends playing 11: Shabazz Singh, Urjan Rana, Abhishek, Preet, Akshay, Harman, Navvirak, Ricky Sharma, Rund, Dalwadi, Aditya, and Jatin Sharma. And it'll be Harman to come and bowl the second over for Calgary Legends. And the umpire for today is Usman Iqbal from FCSA Wildrose. Oh, starts off with a short ball. Hardeep goes after it right away. Lands safe in the fine leg area. Should just be a single. So in terms of weather, it is better than what it was yesterday. Some clouds in the sky. I don't want to speak too early like yesterday, but there's sun's out. The grass has been cut at the ground. The Westwind cricket ground. Usually this is a heavy ground. The ball does not travel as well, but we'll see if that makes a difference today. It is. The grass is shorter than usual, so that should help a little bit more. As you see Gil just asking about that last delivery. He's saying it was might be a little too high, but nothing given in terms of the leg umpire there. So this is two short balls to start the second over by Herman. And he's going to have a quick change of field. Oh, good outswinger by Herman. This might be called a wide. The umpire just stands his ground. Was very close. but he might have just rewarded the bowler there because it was a swing and delivery. It was very close. It looked like it was right on the line, but the line does belong to the umpire at the end. So another dot ball. This was on the body. It's worked towards the leg side, but it went straight to the fielder there and is taken by the fielder. So first one down for Kings 2. And Herman, the short stuff is working. He's able to pick up a wicket in the second over and well kept by the fielder there. So Gill, after facing 4 deliveries, will have to go back. And unfortunately for him, he was not able to affect the scoreboard. Work. Tons and tons of experience under his belt. 184 matches, 2,771 runs with a strike rate of 90. So we'll see what he's able to do today. He's been put out there to bat a little bit earlier than he would have liked to, but this is how cricket goes sometimes. Good first ball by Herman to the new batsman there. So just a run one off of that over for Herman and a wicket. So what a wonderful way to start for him. Just 10 runs on the board so far, 2 overs done, 4 more overs to come, including this one in the power play. So we'll see what Kings 2 is able to get within the power play, because it is a very, very crucial part of the T20 game. Ideally at this ground, you would want to aim for 50 to 60 runs, and with the grass being cut and everything like that, you should be aiming for maybe closer to 60, but anything within that 50 to 60 region should be a decent total. And if you're able to get close to 150 overall, very defendable at this ground. But for now, it's urgent back to bowl his second over. Starts off well, bowls in the good channel. It's just work towards the third man area there for just a single. Oh, this is uppish. Went straight to the fielder. Another catch taken by Calgary Legends. So that's 2 wickets gone within power play. Just 11 runs on the board. And now Rumman has to go back. He would have loved to get some score. He's a very, very good player, but unfortunately today he played one uppishly early, went straight to the fielder and dismissed. And he was also not able to offset the scoreboard. So after facing three delivery, Rumman is on his way back. And Calgary Legends will be very, very happy with what they're able to do so far. We'll see who walks in next for Kings 2, but for now, Calgary Legends, everything is going according to plan. They've got two early wickets, not many runs on the board. And for Kings 2, they have got to turn this around. They've got to look for a partnership here. Sukhpreet is the next batsman in for Kings 2. Oh, good ball to the brand new batsman by Urgent there. In the right area, on the right length. Was hoping for the batsman to come up on his front foot and hopefully try to nudge one to the keeper, but smart by the batsman. He lets it go. Good over so far by Urgent. Ooh, another good delivery by Urgent. That one was swinging out as well. So Urgent is racking up the dot balls early. Two more deliveries to come in this over. This one was a bit wide-ish, signal wide by the umpire, and rightly so. Oh, this one was shaping away as well, but there's good enough connection with the bat. Will not run all the way for four, but should be a couple runs here as they get back easily. So Sukhpreet is off to a start. Oh, another one. He goes hard at it. The fielder got underneath it. Another catch taken in the deep. So now that's another fielder dismissed. So that's three down for Kings 2. Everything is going wrong for them. They're going hard at the ball. They're trying to be aggressive within the power play, but good for Calgary Legends. They've been holding on to these catches. Now that's two wickets in that last over and just 4 runs given. So Arjun now got 2 wickets. 14 for 3 after 14 for 3 after 3. So Herman, rightly so, is brought back to bowl his second over. Starts off with another shorter delivery. It's worked towards the leg side by Dollywall there, the new batsman. Actually, it was Hardeep. He was able to pick up 2 runs off of that delivery. Now Hardeep is the one who's been out there, and he's seen. This is the fourth partner that he has on the other end with him. Hopefully, they're able to stick there with him, and Kings 2 is able to build a partnership here. But for now, Calgary Legends are on top. They're holding on to these catches, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Kings 2. But in a T20 game, momentum could change and shift easily. These two batsmen for Kings 2, they've got to stay out there, try to build a partnership, and look to attack back. But for now, it's Herman bowling to Hardeep. Good delivery by Herman. This was upish, clears that point fielder there. Should be 2 runs. They're pushing for 3. Dhaliwal is sent back by Hardeep, and rightly so. Would have been a very, very tough. He would have had to probably die for that, but smart by Hardeep sends him back. Because the last thing they want to do is lose another wicket to a run out. And what a great game Calgary Legends is having so far. Within the power play, they've dismissed 3 big wickets, just 18 runs on the board. And pace is doing it for them so far. Good delivery by Herman. Now for him, he's bowling that shorter line. It's working for him. He's bowling with some decent pace as well, so we should look to see more of the same by Herman. Oh, this one was swinging out, and Hardeep had no idea about that one. A little wide dish, I should say, but well within that wide marker, and play and a miss by Hardeep. Just 4 runs off of this over so far. Oh, what a good ball to finish that last over. It'll just be a dot, so 4 overs completed, 18 runs on the board, 3 wickets down, 4.50 for the current run rate for Kings 2. So Urjan is back to bowl his third over, and rightly so. These two have had a very good start, as it is evident by the amount of runs that are on the board. Just 18 runs. It's the 5th over. And Urjan, he's had this outswingers going all day for him. And he's pitching it in the right lengths and in the right areas. And the ball is swinging away beautifully for him. Another outswinging delivery by Urgin. Good shot by Dollywall to work towards offside. We'll see how many runs he's able to get off of that shot. Gets back home easily for 2 runs. Good delivery by Urgin. A little bit full. Dollywall is able to work it off of his pads. Has not gone all the way for 4 runs. It just stops short right before the boundary marker there. But 2 runs is nonetheless. Dollywall is able to get home easily. So Urgin, he tried to attack the stumps there. Got a little too full. It was worked towards the leg side by Dollywall. This is exactly what Kings 2 needs. They need to focus on not playing too many dot balls, and as long as they're able to work the ball around for singles and doubles. Now this is uppish. The fielder converging underneath. Takes it easily after one time the ball popped up. So another wicket down for Kings 2. Now this is 4 batsmen dismissed within the power play, and good for Calgary Legends. They're able to hang on and hold on to another catch. So just like that, Urgin has another dismissal. And yet again, Hardeep has lost another partner. Next batsman walking in is Navjot. We'll see if he's able to just stay out there with Hardeep. As you see him, he's just sitting on the pitch, just reminiscing what his team has done so far. But his wicket is also crucial now because Kings 2 has lost early wickets. He's probably telling the next batsman walking in to just stay there with him and maybe not try and play these aggressive upper shots, because Calgary Legends, their fielding has been remarkable so far. They've held on to every catch, and so far 4 batsmen dismissed within power play, and just 22 runs on the board. Last delivery of the over. Just 4 runs off of this over so far. Now we'll see if Urgin is maybe able to pick up a fifer in this match. And what a way, if he's able to do that, what a way to end the season for Calgary Legends. Very good channel and very good length as well to the brand new batsman. Swinging out, but Navjot is able to deal with it. So ends that over with a dot ball. 22 for 4 after 5. This is the last over of the power play coming up. And as that over is underway, we would like to thank all of our sponsors who've been very, very generous and who've helped and made this stream and everything of that sort possible. So once again, thanks to all of our sponsors involved. It would not have been possible with you guys. And to everybody watching this stream, we do want to mention to hit that like button so you don't miss out on the playoffs that are happening this weekend, as well as the playoffs of 35 and 40 overs that will be happening a little bit later. So do hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. But for now, Herman, rightly so, is brought to back to bowl his third over. And so far, he's only given 5 runs and he's picked up a wicket as well. He's just told to wait by the umpire as Hardeep is just looking around to see possibly how many fielders in the deep. Starts off well. This goes straight in the air. I don't think there will be any fielder in the deep there to take that. It lands safely. Fielder gives it chase, and the batsman there, they're able to rotate the strike. I think this was 3 runs. This is good running between the wickets by Kings 2 players. And we've seen Hardeep hit one for a 6 early from the other end on a similar delivery, but this one was top edged. It landed safely, and Hardeep is still out there. And yet again, he's with a brand new batsman within power play. We'll see if Navjot is able to just stay out there with Hardeep and build this partnership. Ooh, he gets a beautiful delivery. He had no idea about that one. And Herman has been bowling well all day, as well as his partner. But this was a gem of a delivery, and Navjot just had no idea about that one. Another great delivery by Herman there. Created a bit of confusion, but safe in the end by Kings 2 players there. Now again, last thing these two want to do is get out to a run out, so they've got to be very, very careful. They've got to make sure the calling between the wickets is solid, and they've just basically got to make sure they don't run nervously or anything like that and end up losing a wicket that way. Another great delivery by Herman there. Goes in the same area, but this time they're able to rotate the strike. Oh, this was a very good short ball again by Herman. Well directed. Hardeep, he wanted to go hard at it, but Herman does have fielders in the deep for that exact same shot. But this is great bowling display by Herman so far. He's bowled mainly good length bowls, and he's mixed it up with the shorter ball here and there as well. So what a day these two having, Urgent and Herman. Urgent from the other end and Herman from this end. Another great delivery. This has worked towards backward point area. This should be easy 2 runs, if not 3. The fielder dove for it. Hopefully he's not managed to injure himself, as he's just laying there. We'll see what the call will be. The fielder there is still on his Still on the ground, but I think he was able to get up. And this is actually signaled 4 runs, so good shot by Navjot in the end there. And maybe one too many short balls by Herman. And finally, in the end, one of them is played towards the backward point area for 4 runs. 9 runs off of that over. 6 overs completed. Power play is wrapped up. Now Calgary Legends are able to put more than 2 fielders, up to 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And while the next over is coming up, we'll have a quick look at Kings 2's batting card so far. So Hardeep Saran, 19 runs. Gill and Raman were not able to affect the scorecards. And Sukhpreet, he was out there for a short time, as well as Dhaliwal. And now Navjot is out there with them. And these two are slowly building a partnership. They've got to bat as deep as possible to give themselves and give the team a fighting total to be able to defend. And from Calgary Legends, spin is introduced right away for the 7th over. And it's Nav. Starts off with 1 on the pad. Hardeep is trying to go run for 2. And rightly so. They decide against it. Again, it's a beautiful day today out there for some T20 cricket. Way better than what we had yesterday. I'm sure these two teams will be happy to be able to play the game and not worry about any potential stoppages because of rain or anything of that sort. Wind is at its minimum. The playing conditions are very, very good. Whoa, this one went through his legs. Hardeep was trying to work that towards the leg side there, but there's no connection in the end with the bat, so this is not signaled. Now it is signaled biased by the umpire there. Shuffles across, plays that towards the offside. Fielder cuts it off. Another dot ball. $36 for 4 after 7. Now, so far for Calgary Legends bowlers, everyone has done well. Urgent, 3 wickets in 3 overs, and Herman, 1 wicket in his 3 overs. Now, both of those bowlers, the fast bowlers for Calgary Legends, were able to bowl so well that the wickets are divided amongst the two. And Nuv in the last over was just scored for 3 runs. So far so good for Calgary Legends. And for Kings 2, Hardeep is still out there. The longer he stays out there, the better he'll be able to hit the ball and get runs for his team. This is played towards the offside there. There's no fielder in the deep to cut that one off. So starts off with the boundary. And the new bowler in is ruined. And he's hit for a boundary right away here. It was slower through the air. It was pitched a little bit short. And Hardeep had all the time in the world to take care of that one. And he does exactly that. Bit quicker through the air. Gets decent amount of turn on it. Oh, it's misfielded in the deep by the fielder there. Hasn't crossed the boundary, but this might lead to 2 runs. And Hardeep is able to get back for 2. Now 6 runs off of the very first 2 deliveries already of this over. Another slower one through the air, but this time will just be a single. So Rund, we've seen him throughout the matches that Calgary Legend has played. Like, he likes to bowl slower through the air. And because of that, he gets decent amount of turn, but he's got to make sure that he's pitching it in the right areas to be effective. Right now, he's bowling a bit too wide, and batsmen are either able to hit boundaries or they're able to just easily rotate the strike. We'll see if he's able to make adjustments there as he warms up through his bowling. This one again, given too much room. It's worked towards offside easily by Hardeep. And this is proving out to be a decent over for Kings 2 so far. 9 runs off of it already. 1 more delivery to come. 45 runs on the board so far. And he's going to finish with a dot ball. So 45 for 4 after 8 overs completed. So Nuv, he's back to bowl his second over. Now he's got a very, very unique action. As I say that, he's able to bowl one right in the block hole. And Hardeep, unfortunately, will fall to that delivery. So after scoring 29 runs, Nuv has dismissed him. So now it's 45 for 5. So Hardeep for his inning, 1 maximum and 1 boundary, 160 15 for his strike rate. He was looking very, very good out there. He was out there for a while. He opened the innings, but he falls short to Nav. And what a delivery that was. Quicker through the air, right in the block hole, and dismisses her deep. Now, next batsman in is Damanpreet Joshi. 44 matches, 542 runs, and very, very healthy strike rate as well. He's got those very eye-catching red pads on. Enough bowls a quicker one through the air to him. We're pushing for 2, and they easily come back for 2 runs. This one's swept away. So now we've seen 2 very different shots by Damanpreet already. One of them, he's able to play towards offside. The next one, he swept one. So he's showing that he has shots in his arsenal to be able to score runs, and today is the day for him to do exactly that for his team, because he's found his team in a difficult situation. He's walked out there with 5 men down already, and in the 9th over, probably a little bit earlier than what he's usually accustomed to, but that's just how T20 cricket goes at times. And for Calgary Legends, cannot take anything away from them. Like, this is their game so far. They have all the momentum on their side. They've dismissed 5 wickets. A lot of them within the power play, and they were able to pick up a big wicket of Hardeep in this over. And 9th over is wrapped up, 51 runs on the board. Loopy delivery to start with by Rund. Better channel for him. Maybe if you adjust a little bit more and maybe pitch it on the middle stump and the leg stump area, in between those 2 stumps, could be very, very lethal. But he's slowly adjusting his line. He's getting closer to the stumps. I would love to see him maybe put a slip in and really attack, because Calgary Legends, they do have the momentum on their side at the moment. Loopy delivery. We'll see if this one's called a wide. And it is. Quicker through the air. This is a good variation by Run there. So now we're seeing him mix it up. You've seen 2 slower deliveries and then The third one, he was able to push one quicker through the air. Oh, this is a very good connection by Damanpreet there. And it's gone all the way for a maximum. Now, this is the first maximum for Damanpreet. And what a way to get his maximum. Saw one pitched up on his pads. The bat speed comes through and it goes all the way for a maximum. He's got those beautiful red pads on. You cannot miss him. That's Damanpreet Joshi in the middle there. And again, what a great shot that was. Very good bat speed, and it had 6 written all over it. 2 more deliveries to come in this over. We'll see what Rund is able to do here. Maybe he needs to bowl with more variations here. Bowls one quicker through the air. And this is smart batting by Damanpreet. After hitting a maximum, he just gets off the strike. There'll be another single to finish the 10th over. 63 for 5 after 10. We're at the halfway mark. We'll see what Kings 2 are able to get in the next 10 overs. For now, it's looking like they're on their way to 120, 130. If they're able to get even that much, it should be a very healthy total. And they'll need exceptional bowling and fielding to be able to defend that total, but rest assured it will be a competitive game if they're able to score close to 120, maybe 130. So far. So Nov is brought back, so it will be spin from both ends. Well, they're pushing for 2 runs. Oh, if this was a clean collection by the keeper. But the throw was also very, very low, and the keeper was not able to gather. If this was a cleaner throw, we might have seen an end of Navjot there as well. And to be fair to him, he was running very, very hard and was able to make the ground in the end. But Kings 2, they just got to be careful here. They do not want to lose another wicket, especially to a run out. We're talking about Nuv's action earlier. He's got a type of action. It looks like he's going to bowl leg spin, but he ends up bowling off spinners. Very, very unique action for somebody who bowls off spin, but mightily effective, especially in this game. This is his 3rd over, just 11 runs given, and he was able to dismiss the big wicket of Herdeep. I apologize. Three dot balls in a row. 2 more deliveries to come. right on the stumps. It will just be another dot. So 66 runs on the board after 11 overs. Looks like they're going to introduce a new bowler, and it's Akshay. Will be more spin for Calgary Legends. Or maybe, judging by the keeper, this might be just medium pace. Yeah, looks like it's going to be medium pace by Akshay here. Oh, this was edged. Maybe a slip. If there was a slip, they might have got around to it, but for the keeper is a little bit too far away from him, and they're able to get back for two. Calgary Legends, they might still want to put the slip because they are controlling the game at the moment, but the longer these two are out there and the longer they're able to build this inning, the more total they'll be able to put on the board. Now, because of his action, the ball does tend to come in to the righty. And these two, Navjot and Damanpreet, they're just working the ball away for singles and doubles. Exactly what they need to do in this at this stage of the game. Oh, this is played uppishly. Land safely. We'll pick up another single. Oh, very good connection by Damanpreet there. Now this one is going to dissect the two fielders in the deep. And he goes for 4 runs. So 9 runs off of that first over by Akshay there. And good way to end that 12th over with the boundary. So 75 runs on the board, 5 wickets down. So Nav will come back to bowl his final over of the spell. Just 12 runs scored off of his first 3 overs. Two dot balls to start the fourth over for Nuv. He's bowling quicker through the air, not giving as much time to the batsman. Oh, this was very close to the stump. It looked like Navjot was just trying to maybe just cut that away for some runs, but he's got to be careful. He does not want to play one onto his stumps. Another one right on the stumps. This one, Navjot completely misses it. Ends up hitting the off stump. And just like that, Nav has another wicket. He's bowling stump to stump. And if the batsman miss, he's going to hit. And he's done exactly that. On the fourth delivery of his last over, he's picked up a wicket of Navjot. It was looking decent. He was out there for a while. He had faced 26 deliveries, 19 runs for him. And Kings 2 are 6 down. The next batsman in is Jazz. He's a lefty. Now, we've seen a few innings by him. He has the big shots. But today, he does not need to go hard right away. He has time to give himself and just get himself in this game before he starts going for those big shots. 2 more deliveries to come in this 13th over. And Nuv starts off well, bowls it straight, bowls it onto the stumps, another dot ball. Another one right on the stumps, but this time Just is able to work that away for a single. So 76 runs on the board, 13's over completed, 6 wickets down for Kings 2. And what a spell by Nuv there. 13 runs, 2 wickets, just 3.25 for his economy in a T20 game. Exceptional stuff by Nuv. Full delivery by Akshay. And Just is able to just rotate the strike off of that one. This will put Damanpreet on strike. He's faced 9 deliveries, 17 runs so far for him. Ooh, he threw his bat at that one. He's got to be a little bit careful. This was a very wide delivery. Good over so far by Akshay. Just 1 run on the first 4 balls of this over. 2 more balls to come. Right now, Kings 2 are striking with a strike rate of 5.63. Right in the block hole. Nothing Damanpreet could do about that one. Oh, shorter delivery. I don't think anybody expected that one. This is smart. Oh, this is signaled a wide by the leg umpire there. From this angle, it looked like it was okay, but I'll have to bowl that one again. This was smart. Change up by Akshay there. Nobody expected a short ball. Follows it with a slower ball. Smart bowling display by Akshay there. He's mixed it up beautifully. Ends that over with just 3 runs given. 79 for 6 after 14. 6 more overs to come. 36 deliveries left in this first inning. So new bowler introduced at this stage of the game. It'll be Ricky. You can see his stats on your screen. So he starts off with a wide delivery. He baits Damanpreet into playing that shot. He's done exactly that. Played it uppishly. Went straight to the fielder. And just like that, Calgary Legends are able to hold on to another catch. And now they've dismissed Damanpreet, who was out there for a little bit. Was able to score 18 runs. And now Ricky has picked up a wicket on a very first delivery of his over. 79 for 7 for Kings 2. And Charanpreet is the next batsman walking in. A maximum and a boundary for Damanpreet. Ricky's got a very, very interesting action. He's bowling leg spin, but even the first delivery was very, very wide. Well, this is better by Ricky there. Played uppishly. I think it landed safe in the end there. Now, because the ball is coming so slow, the batsman has to wait. Sometimes they're early on it. Again, very loopy delivery, and Chernpree just works that towards the leg side. Should just be a single. Oh, this is. It landed safe, but this was again. This was on the pads of Just. He's trying to work that towards the leg side there, but his top edge landed safely. So a very good start by Ricky as well. Just 2 runs off of his first over and a wicket. Will complete his over with the dot ball. So 81 for 7 after 15 overs. 30 more deliveries to come in this inning. We'll see what Kings 2 are able to get. So Akshay is back to bowl his third over. He hasn't got a wicket yet, but he's bowled beautifully. Now again, like I mentioned earlier, I would love to see maybe a slip put in, because that last ball was edged as well. But Calgary Legends are deciding against it. To be fair, it is still working for them. They've managed to pick up 7 big wickets. There's still 5, well, 29 deliveries in total left. Played uppishly. It covers the infield. Oh, this was bowled quicker through the air, right on his pads, and will just be a dot ball. So again, we've seen Akshay even in his last over. He mixes it up beautifully. We've seen him bowl a bouncer and then a short ball and a slower ball right after that. Now he's bowled one on his pads, quicker through the air. Just mixing it up very, very nicely here, and making the batsman just think what the next ball is going to be. Exactly what you need to do in a T20 game. You cannot get predictable. It seems like he's keen on attacking the pads of Jazz. As that one, he'll have to bowl again. Again on the pads with the angle. Land safely. Was played in the air. Will just be a single. Cricket through the air again, and no room given to the batsman. This will conclude his third over, 86 for 7 after 16 overs. So Ricky has brought back to bowl his second over. Now he's bowling at a pace where the ball will turn quite a bit. He's bowling very slow through the air, inviting the batsman to possibly go for the big shot. Loopy delivery again, and Turnpreet completely misses it. We'll have to bowl that one again. It was signaled to wide, a little bit late, but right decision in the end there. Now I think from this stage, he has got to play most of these deliveries here, because he is the batsman who possesses those bigger shots, and if he finds one that he's able to put away, he should be able to do that. Goes for the big shot. Will just be a single. Now Turnpreet, smartly so, he shuffles towards the right. It was looking like he might go all the way, but well done by the fielder in the deep there. And this will conclude the over, 93 for 7 after 17 overs. But so Akshay is brought back to finish his spell. He's bowled well as well, just 18 runs given. This is his fourth over. and the rotation of the strike on the very first ball. Oh, this was played uppishly. Well done by the. It was a good attempt by the bowler there. Tried to go for catch and bowl. Was not able to hang on, but even the fielder that's put there, quick thinking by him. He went for the run out, but just was well within his crease. Oh, this missed everything. Slower delivery by Akshay there, and this is exactly what I mean by using the variations. Akshay, who's mixing it up beautifully. The batsman has no idea what's coming next. Quicker through the air. Now, not sure about this delivery or this shot, I should say. And just like that, Charanpreet is dismissed. Looked like he was trying to scoop one. Did not get low enough and was pushed quicker through the air by Akshay, and Charanpreet now has fallen to Akshay, and Akshay is able to pick up his first wicket. Now there's two more batsmen to come for Kings 2. Still no slip for Calgary Legends. Now it'll be Akshay to come and face the last delivery of this. I, I apologize. I mean, it'll be Jazz to come and face the last delivery of this over. It's Mandeep, who's the next batsman in. Bowled slower through the air. They're pushing for 2 runs. They're able to make their ground easily at the end there. So this will wrap up the 18th over, 97 runs on the board. So now Arjun is back. He'll come and finish his spell. Just 17 deliveries left in this inning. Arjun just directing traffic, just putting the fielders in the right place, as you see him on the screen there. Slower ball. This is played uppishly. I think the connection is good enough, and it's gone all the way for a maximum, and just is able to hit one maximum now. Finally, he's gotta feel good, and it's come at the right time. There's few deliveries left in this inning, but if he's able to score a few more boundaries here, they should be able to put up a decent enough total where If they field well and they hang on to their catches, they should be able to make this a very competitive game. But good start by Just there. And he shows that he has the big shots as he hits one for a maximum. Went for another one. This has hit the toe end of the bat. He should be able to get back home for 2 runs. Another good connection with the bat by Just there. Will just be a single. 10 runs off of this over already. 2 more deliveries to come. And this will put Mandeep on strike. Good enough connection. Should be a couple of runs here. And Mandeep has turned Just back, and it looks like it'll be Just that will be facing the last delivery of this over. He probably would have liked to face the entirety of the next over. We'll see what he does with this last delivery of this 19th over here. Played it uppishly. This should land safely. And it does. And they're going to settle for 1. So 109 on the board after 19 overs. The last over will be Herman. Now look at his figures, just 14 runs on the board that he has given, and a wicket as well. He's bowled well all night, just like his partner from the other end, Urgent there. It starts off well again. Hit and a miss. Just has done the right thing here. He's gotten back on strike. And Mandeep there, he has to sacrifice his wicket, and this is the right decision in the end there. Maybe if Mandeep was running earlier, because he waited till Just was basically on the other end and then he left his crease. Maybe if he showed better intent, he might have been able to make the ground, but nonetheless, he sacrificed his wicket for Just. And this will be the last wicket for Kings too. Oh, he's let him free his arms. He's played that uppishly. I think yeah, it's gone all the way for 4 runs. This is good hitting by Jess. Now this is where Herman's got to use his variations. He's balled 2 full pace deliveries now. Maybe a bouncer or a slower ball here just to change things up a little bit. But Jess, he's on the roll now. He hit a maximum in the last over, and now he's hit a boundary in this one. Right in the block hole, exact same shot. It's gone in the exact same area, but this time the fielder cuts it off. 2 runs. This is uppish. The connection's not good. The fielder getting underneath. Fall, like just falls in front of him. Good attempt. Was not able to hold on. And another 2 runs by the Kings 2 batsman there. This is a good finish to the innings there by Kings 2, and especially Jess. He's batting at 29 runs. 9 runs off of the very first 4 deliveries of this over. Slower ball by Herman. This is smart stuff. They should be able to get back for another 2. And they've done exactly that. So last ball coming up. 120 runs on the board. This is played straight. We'll see if this is cut off. There is a fielder there for that. It's thrown in. And another 2 runs completed. This is good finish by Kings 2 there. They've managed to score 122 runs. Now this game, with the score that Kings 2 has, should be a very good game. We'll have the second innings started here in about 10 minutes. But before we go, we'll have a quick look at the batting card. Hardeep at the top there, 29 runs. And then after him, Navjot was able to score 19, and Damanpreet with his 18. And in the end there, just he's done it once again. He's scored 33 runs, and what a good finish by him to the inning. And a quick look at this bowling card for Calgary Legends. Urjan, four over 3 wickets. Herman was able to pick up a wicket. Nav, he was able to pick up 2 in his 4. And then Akshay and Ricky with 1 each. And Akshay was actually able to complete his 4 overs. So in the end, Calgary Legends need 123 runs in 20 overs. And we should have live action after a short break. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. We have the second inning started already. For Kings 2 is Jess that has started things off. There was a big appeal on that last delivery there. And for Calgary Legends, it's going to be Herman and Preet. Very good delivery by Jess there. And Herman is able to deal with it. Just plays a defensive stroke. Now, because Jess is a lefty, his ball will be going across. They have a fielder in terms of slip in place for any nicks off the bat. And they're looking to attack early. Kings 2. This one was just on his pads. It works it towards the leg area there. Won't be any runs, but so far so good for Calgary Legends. And for Kings 2, good start as well. Just 3 runs on the board on the first over. Now for Kings 2, they will be looking to get early wickets to put pressure on the Legends. And for Legends, they got to do exactly the opposite. They have try and make these partnerships count and hopefully not lose too many wickets within the power play. But this one was on the pads. Work towards the leg side. There is a fielder in the deep to cut that off. Will just be a single. So for Calgary Legends, they've got to make sure they use this power play well. And most important thing would be for them to not lose too many wickets here. So just 4 runs off the very first over. While we wait for the second over to start, we want to thank our sponsors once more. Without any of you guys, it would not have been possible, the stream and many other things. So big thank you to all the sponsors who have supported us throughout the season. And for anybody that's new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button. Because on this weekend, the 16 and the 17, there's lots of playoff games happening for the T20 season. So you do not want to miss any of that action. As well as the 35/40 overs format playoffs coming a little bit later. The new bowler introduced from the other end for Kings 2 will be Hardeep. We seen him does some decent work with the bat earlier. We'll see what he's able to do with the ball. Starts off with 2 wides. This one might be called a wide again, and it is. So 3 wides in the over for her deep. He's got to get it straight. Look to attack the stumps. Because if the batsman misses, he'll be able to either get an LBW or a clean bowled. But for now, he's bowled 4 wides in the over. He's going to be coming over the wickets. Now, this will make it interesting because it will be a very, very, very difficult task to get an LBW from this angle here. Oh, this is played uppishly. Clears the infield. We'll see if it goes all the way for 4 runs, and it has. The ball is traveling well today along the ground, and that was hit with some force as well. So Preet is able to pick up a boundary off the second over. 3 more deliveries to come in this over. 8 runs off of the first 3 balls. Good start for Calgary Legends. Now 2 dot balls in a row for her deep. And this will conclude his first over. So 12 runs on the board after 2 overs. No wickets lost for Calgary Legends. So it'll be just to come back and bowl his second over. He's bowled a decent first over. This one's right on the pads. We'll see what the call is here. I think this is given by the umpire. So first one down for Calgary Legends. And it's just I was able to get a breakthrough. So now Calgary Kings 2 has got the wicket of Herman. Exactly what they needed to do. An early dismissal within the power play to make this game more balanced. And Herman, unfortunately for him, has to go back after scoring just 1 run off the 5 deliveries that he faced. We'll see who the next batsman in for Calgary Legends is. But for Kings 2, reason to celebrate early. They've got a big wicket. So next batsman in will be Akshay. Also had a very good day out there with the ball. Now he has to just focus on building this partnership with his partner on the other end, Preet. And for Kings 2, they've got to do exact opposite. They've got to focus on keep picking these wickets and keep putting pressure on Calgary Legends. Gets one on the body, works that towards the fine leg area there. They should be able to get back for 2 runs. And they are able to get back for 2 convincingly. So not where you would want to bowl to a brand new batsman. We'll see how Just is able to adjust his line here to the new. Now this is interesting. Kings 2 have taken the slip out. We've seen it in the first over, but they took it out. And what a good delivery to recover. In the right area, was inviting the batsman to come on his front foot. And smart by Akshay to just let that one go. And good connection to the bat by Akshay. Work toward the onside there. And they're able to get back for a single. So 3 runs off of the first 4 deliveries of this over. 15 runs on the board so far. 3 more overs to come for a power play after this over. Oh, good delivery by Just there. Not much the batsman could do except exactly what he has done to just play a defensive stroke. Oh, this was flicked off the pads. Fielder in the deep, should be able to cut it off. He's done well. We'll see what the signal is from the deep. I think he's done well in the end there. He's cut it off. Just 2 runs. So 5 runs off of that over. 17 runs off on the board. And 1 wicket down after 3 overs. So a new bowler is introduced by Kings 2. Manveer. Oh, it starts off well. That delivery was swinging away from the righty as well. It was pitched in the right channel and it was on the right length as well. It's a good start to the over by Manveer. Another good delivery on the right length, in the right channel as well. Another dot ball. Oh, Akshay went hard at that one. This might be called wide, and it is. He shuffled across a little bit. He wanted to hit that towards the leg side. There is no fielder in the deep there. So they've got one in the long on area and one fielder looking like in the deep mid wicket area there. It should just be a single here. Oh, this is a beautiful shot. It's up in the air. We'll see if it goes all the way. This should be at least a boundary, and it is. What a beautiful shot by Preet there. Just worked it from his pads, and he's able to pick up a boundary off of that delivery. Very, very beautiful shot by Preet there. Went hard at it again. It's a good delivery, well left by Akshay there. So 24 runs on the board after 4 overs. 2 more overs to come in the power play. So next bowler introduced will be Damanpreet Joshi. Had a decent day with the bat out there. We'll see what he's able to do with the ball today. Looks like just a hiccup with his run up. He'll just run in and bowl that one again. Good start by Damanpreet there. Should still be a single, but good line and length for his first delivery. And Preet is just able to get off the strike. This will bring Akshay back. Now both of these batsmen, you can see the intent is clear. They're trying to make this power play count. They're going hard at the ball. They're trying to take full advantage of just 2 fielders in their deep. Oh, this is well bowled by Damanpreet there again, and rightly so by Preet. He was turned back. Initially, Akshay was not happy. But I think he realized that there was no run there. It would have been very, very, very tough. The fielder was quickly onto it, and in the end, Akshay was turned back by Preet. So on the leg side, no fielder there to cut it off. Should be a couple of runs at least. They're running for 3, and they're able to make their ground for 3 runs. Bit on the shorter side. Well done by the fielder there. Thrown in. There's no backup for that throw, and what was a brilliant fielding effort turns into a single anyway. Again on the legs. Worked towards the fine leg area again. Should just be a single this time. One more delivery to come in this over. 6 runs off of it already. Right on the stumps. They rotate the strike anyway, so this is good running between the wickets by these two. 31 runs on the board after the 5 over. Last over of the power play coming up. It'll be Manveer to come back, bowl his second over. He's been bowling well. He's bowling in the consistent channel there. He's just playing around with the length a little bit, but even in his last over, like, we saw most of the deliveries within the same channel. And it's a very good channel to the righty. Another one in the same channel. This is played uppishly. Fielder is underneath it. Taken in the end there. So this will conclude Preet's inning. He's able to score 15 runs off the 17 deliveries that he faced. And Calgary Legends are 2 down. And Manveer is able to pick up a wicket. We'll see who the next batsman in for Calgary Legends is. But for Preet, he was able to score 2 boundaries in his innings. So it'll be Jatin, the next batsman in. He's still got Akshay with him. The focus gotta be a partnership here. Now, Preet was trying to take advantage of the power play. He was trying to clear that infield, but the connection was not good enough. It went straight to the fielder, and the catch was completed by Damanpreet Joshi in the end there. Looks like a run-up issue. He'll just run in and bowl that one again. So for Calgary Legends, they need 6.27 runs from here on out. Currently, they're striking at 5.81. Goes after it right away. Fielder converging underneath. Lands safely. Will just be a single. This one down leg will be called a wide, so he'll have to bowl that one again. Now, because Manveer is trying to bowl that tight channel, you've seen some of them go away towards the leg side, but he should not shy away. He's bowling a correct channel, in my opinion. It's given him a wicket as well. And he's bowling a very good length to complement that channel as well. Again, this was a bit wide and worked that towards the offside there. And Jatin is able to, that was Akshay, sorry. Akshay was able to get off the strike there on that last delivery. Gives himself some room. Another single concludes the over. So the power play is wrapped up. 36 runs on the board. 88 runs more needed. 14 more overs to come. I think there's one more delivery left in this over. So far, Preet was able to put up 15 runs on the board. And Akshay and Jatin are still out there batting. You still got Shabazz Singh and a few other batters that can hit big and should be able to get runs for Calgary Legends. But for Kings too, their bowling card, 2 overs bowled by Just, he was able to pick up a wicket, and Manveer, we just saw get a wicket in his last over there, and Hardeep and Damanpreet, they have both bowled over each. 88 runs needed from here on now. 14 more overs to come. It will be Damanpreet to come back and bowl his second over. Backs off. We'll see what the decision is on this one. Very tight, but rightly so is signaled the wide. The line does belong to the umpire. This one was close, but rightly so, not called wide. So two very similar deliveries, full in nature and very, very close to that wide marker there. One of them being called wide, the other one was just inside. Played with a flat bat. Still able to get off the strike. Again, bit wide-ish. Akshay just lets that one go. The Calgary Legends, they've just got to be careful and they got to keep the required run rate in mind. It's very manageable at the moment, just a little over 6. But they've got to make sure they're not playing too many dot balls and not letting this run rate required creep up on them. As this one is just worked towards the offside there in the covers for a single. This is exactly what they need. They got to keep rotating the strike. Played with the flat bat again. Navjot was not able to collect that one clean, and another one where they were able to pick up a signal. Bit on the shorter side there. Akshay does well. So 5 runs off of that last over there. 40 runs on the board, 7 overs completed. So for the 8th over, looks like it'll be Hardeep back again. And he'll have a go for his second over. He was hit for 8 runs in his first. He bowled his first over within the power play. Not too much damage done. We'll see what Akshay and Jatin are able to do. Two dot balls to start. He tried to get off the strike, but he played it straight to the fielder there. So three dot balls to start his second over for Hardeep. Try to sweep that one from outside the off stump. Misses. Four dot balls in a row. So now the required run rate is closer to 7 runs and over. 6.73 to be exact. Widest delivery, played uppishly, clears the infield. Fielder in the deep to collect that. Should just be a single. Backs off. More runs. And they're able to get back for 2 runs. So just 3 runs off of that over. 43 for 2 after 8. Now it is getting the light. Hopefully, we're hoping it won't be an issue in the end. It is cloudy skies, so it seems darker than it really should be around this time. We have about a little over half an hour of sunlight, but as the time progresses, it's only going to get darker. But for now, this game should be able to go on. Dhaliwal is a new bowler in. The keeper is keeping up to him. He's bowling medium pace. Starts off well, bowls in the right channel and on the right length. Oh, that one looked like it might have gone away from him. I think the leg umpire has given him. We'll see what the decision is. It looked like the keeper was happy. It looked like he might have given him at one point purely because of the way the keeper reacted, but now it seems like he might have misunderstood. There's a bit of an argument in the middle. Nothing too crazy. I think everyone is settled on the not out call there. So that last delivery will just be a dot ball. Good attempt by the keeper nonetheless, and good channel to bowl at for Dhaliwal. Another one in the exact same area. Another dot ball. It's a very good start to the over by Dhaliwal. He's putting Akshay under pressure. You can see the urgency. He's trying to just get off the strike. Now he's faced 23 deliveries. He has 11 runs on the board. Played uppishly, straight to the bowler. Was not able to collect. Was a little bit low. He was not expecting that one to come back to him. 4 dot balls in a row now for Dhaliwal. Another one in the good channel. This one was a little bit wide. Pushed in the covers by Akshay there. They'll settle on 1 run. So last ball coming up. Now the required run rate is over 7. Very good channel again. We'll see how many runs they're able to get off of this one. They're able to get back for 2. They'll settle on 2 runs. Akshay he was in the middle of the crease. He's able to get back. So just 3 runs off of that over. 46 runs on the board after 9 overs. And Calgary Legends need exactly 7 runs from here on now if they want to win this game. And for Kings too, they've got to keep them under 7. And for them to be able to do that, they've got to pick up more wickets here. We'll see how this game goes. For now, it's very much in the balance. Another one played straight to her deep. A little slower through the air. Unfortunately, played straight to the fielder there. So 2 dot balls to start the 10th over by her deep. This one was a bit quicker. This one should lead to some runs. So 1 run to rotate the strike. Now Akshay, he's played a lot of balls. He's got to make sure he makes it count at this point. Because the last thing he would want to do is lose his wicket after facing that many balls. And for Jatin, he's doing well. He's keeping it. Run a ball at least. He's not going to let these balls pile up. And Hardeep is bowling well. He's mixing it up. He's bowling the quicker ones. He's bowling the slower ones. And more than that, he's bowling in that very tight channel where he's not letting the batsmen free up their arms. This one was bit wide-ish and quicker. Land safely. It's running away. The fielder gives it the chase. And they're able to get back for 2 runs. So this will conclude the 10th over. 49 runs on the board. 2 wickets down. Halfway through the mark. 7.40 runs needed from here on now for Calgary Legends. They're currently striking at 4.90. Starts off well again, dolly ball, but this time Akshay is able to get off the strike on the very first ball. Widest delivery, threw his hands at it. And that has run all the way for 4. Exactly what Calgary Legends needed. and it comes from the bat of Jatin. Saw one wide, and his eyes lit up, threw his bat at it. There's enough force on the ball to take it all the way for 4 runs. Good batting by Jatin. Oh, this pushed quicker through the air. Well bowled again by Dhaliwal. Good recovery. Another one in the exact same channel. And Jatin is not able to do anything with that. So 2 dot balls after being hit for a boundary for Dhaliwal. And good comeback. Bit wide-ish. Still within the marker there. So another dot ball by Dhaliwal. And good work by the keeper there. Quick hands. Another one that was a bit wide-ish, but within the marker there. So this will conclude the over. 11 overs done, 54 runs on the board. 7.67 runs needed for Calgary Legends. So it'll be Hardeep to come and finish off his last over. This one played upish, goes to the fielder, collected, and will just be a single. Again, I do want to mention that it is getting quite dark now. So we're hoping that this game will be able to get concluded without having the issue of low light or anything like that. But as time progresses, it's only going to get worse because there's clouds in the sky as well, so the sunlight is not able to get through as much. As you see on your screens, the sky is mostly covered by those dark clouds, which is only contributing more to the darkness on the field. Shuffles across, completely misses it. Oh, finally he's able to make a connection with the bat. It's cut off by the fielder in the deep. It'll just be a single. Pushed through again by Hardeep. Another dot ball. One more delivery to come in this over. Pushed quicker through the air by Hardeep. Will be another dot ball. Just 3 runs off of that over as well. 57 runs on the board. 12 overs done. 8 more overs to come in this inning. 8.25 runs required in each over. So Dhaliwal, he's going to come and bowl his third over. He's bowled that consistent line and length there where it seems like he's just bowling to the keeper there, and it's the right thing to do. It's been very, very effective for him. He's not shied away. Good connection with the bat by Jatin there. And that one goes all the way for 4 runs. So much needed boundary, and it comes from the bat of Jatin once again. Bit wide-ish. Again, good connection on it, but there is a fielder in the deep who just cuts it off. Should just be a single. So he gets off the strike after scoring a boundary. Shuffles across. Gets a bat on it. Nobody in the deep there, so there should be at least a couple of runs. And Akshay is able to come back for 2 runs. This is played uppishly. Lands just in front of the fielder there. Oh, this was a full toss. We'll see what the decision is by the umpire there. It's called a no ball. There's a big argument on the field. The Kings 2 fielders are not happy about that decision. We'll see what it ends up being, but the decision will belong to the umpire there. It looked uppish. We'll see what it ends up being, but the Kings 2 fielders are not very happy. As soon as that call was made, the argument started happening right away. Just some commotion in the middle. Just, we'll see what the call ends up being, but there's still some back and forth from Kings 2 players and the leg umpire. So it looks like the decision was, and it will stay, the no ball decision. So this will be a free hit coming up where the batter has the full freedom of hitting it however he wants without worrying about getting out, as long as they're not caught running between the wickets and short of their ground. That is the only way to get dismissed. He can even come down the track and try to hit him. Does not have to worry about getting stumped. We'll see what he does here. 13 runs off of this over already. Gets a bat on it. It goes in the middle of those 2 fielders. They should be able to get back for 2 runs here. It's a very good over for Calgary Legends there. 15 runs off of that last over. 70 runs on the board. 13 overs concluded. 53 runs needed from here on now. We should have at least 15 more minutes of some daylight here. And after that, it's up to the umpire and the batters. If they feel like the light is just too low, they are able to talk to the umpire, and we'll see how that goes. But it looks like Jatin has yet again picked up another boundary. So Manvir, he's hit for a boundary on the very first ball. So this is exactly what Calgary Legends needed. Now these two have started accelerating. They're getting boundaries, at least one in every over. This is played uppishly. The fielder getting underneath, just goes over him in the end. He was not completely underneath that one. And that's why he was not able to complete the catch there. And Jatin was able to survive and just rotate the strike after picking up a boundary. Oh, this is a very good connection with the bat there. The fielder should be able to cut it off. They're running back for two, and they make their ground for 2 runs. Short ball by the bowler there. Well played by Akshay. Works it towards the leg side for another single. And this is better by Calgary Legends. Now they're not playing as many dot balls. There's hasn't been any in this over. It's 8 runs off of this over already. Another full delivery. Good connection with the bat by Jatin. Another single. Oh, Akshay has pushed that for 2. This is beautiful running by Akshay. Good hustle by Akshay, and Jatin was also able to make his ground. He was expecting one, but Akshay, he was able to push through and make it 2 runs out of nowhere. So this will help their cause, and this is exactly what Calgary Legend needs. They need to just squeeze these runs out. That should be another single to conclude this over. So 81 runs on the board, 14 overs concluded, 36 more deliveries to come, 42 runs needed. So if this game, again, we there's a big if, Oh, we'll conclude that sentence. But for now, Jatin has made a beautiful connection with the bat, and he's able to hit one for a maximum, and it comes off of their main bowler on his very first ball. Just bowled one right underneath his bat. Jatin was able to free his arms, and the connection was good enough to make it go all the way for a maximum. So what a start by Jatin. And as I was saying, if for some reason that game concluded before that last ball was bowled, Calgary Legends would have won because they needed to be at 78 runs. They were well over that. And now they're beyond that as well because of Jatin and what he was able to do on the very first ball in terms of getting a maximum. Backs off. Right thing to do here. If you're not ready, just back off. Jatin, very good connection with the bat again. There's a misfield in the deep. We'll see if they're able to push for two. I think they've settled for one. So again for Jatin, after scoring a boundary, he's able to get off the strike. Oh, now this is the second time the batsman has pulled out, and you cannot blame him. There's lots and lots of mosquitoes, and that is probably the main reason why Akshay was just at the last minute just pulled out of that shot. Wide delivery, called a wide. This one is on the stumps. We'll see if this is collected by the fielder, lands safely, and they've pushed for another 2 runs. Now, what a recovery by Calgary Legends. It's got to be said. The run rate has creeped up on them. But these two accelerated things. They were able to score boundaries, a minimum of 1 boundary in the past 3-4 overs. And because of that, and yet again, there's a good connection by the bat again. And another one that goes all the way for 4 runs. Shuffles across, gets decent connection on it. And Akshay has now picked up 4 runs. And kudos to these two because it was looking like the run rate was creeping up. It was looking difficult at one point, but these two so far have put up a 64-run partnership of just 57 deliveries. Their team will be very happy with the effort. And like I said, at one point it was looking difficult. Good delivery by Just. Right on the stumps, knocks the middle stump out of the ground. And this will conclude Akshay's inning. Very good inning, nonetheless. Good recovery by him. Has to go back after scoring 31 runs. So 95 runs on the board after 15 overs. 28 more runs needed, 30 more deliveries to come. So it'll be Damanpreet Joshi to come back and bowl his third over. Now I keep mentioning the light. Now the camera that you guys or what you guys see on your screen does not do it justice because we have a camera that can operate under low light. It seems like there's lots and lots of light in the horizon, but when you see it with your own eyes, it's very, very dark, and it's only getting darker. We'll see if this creates any issues for the new batsman, especially Jatin, who's been out there for a while. Seems like he's still okay, but it'll be Nav, the new batsman, in with Jatin. Good delivery by Damanpreet. This one is worked toward the backward point area. They're able to get back for 1 run. I would probably suggest and recommend wearing a helmet at this point because well, you should always be wearing a helmet and safety should always be first, but especially with not so ideal conditions like we have at the moment with low light and with the bowler intentionally bowling those short balls as well. And Jatin has nicked one to the keeper. Now both of the settled batsmen have been dismissed. And good inning by Jatin, 36 runs off of 31 deliveries. 3 4s and a maximum, 116 for his strike rate. But in the end, he was dismissed by Damanpreet Joshi and he's taken by the keeper Gill. And we have two brand new batsmen introduced at the crease now. Aditya is the next batsman walking in. We'll try and check what the par score at this stage is because they've lost. The Calgary Legends have lost two big wickets. So the par score still 78 from what I can see. So this is still Calgary Legends game, even if this game stops due to low light. But for now, we're still going. Oh, bowls a short one right away, and he just guides it towards the third man there. And Aditya is able to get off the strike. Now the updated par score is 91, so Calgary Legends are still good. But for Kings 2, they've brought this game back, and if they're able to get a few more wickets here, this will only make it difficult for Calgary Legends. Damanpreet for now bowling well. Last delivery of this over. Oh, hits the stumps. What great bowling display by Damanpreet. He's running in, he's bowling with some pace, and he's picking up wickets. Now he's picked up Nav, and Calgary Legends are making it more difficult for themselves. They only need about a little over run a ball now. But now the par score, we'll try to see what the updated par score is. So Shabazz Singh, the keeper, is the next batsman in. He gets a full toss, and he'll just get off the strike. So I apologize for the interruption there. Just have to restart some things and all of that sort. But for now, this is the 19th over. The light situation has only gotten worse. But for Calgary Legends, they only need, well, after this, they should only need 6 more runs. And I have no clue how these batsmen are still able to see the ball. But they are still managing it out there, and they're still staying out there. It looks like they want to finish this game off and win the game the right way. Just 5 more runs needed. And Aditya right now, he's batting at 16. Ooh, another good connection by Aditya. We'll see if the fielder is able to take the catch. He's not able to collect it cleanly. And this will lead to another run. So just 4 more runs needed now. Two more deliveries to come. This should be signaled the wide. It was down leg. It is signaled the wide. So that 3 more deliveries to come. On the stumps, Shabazz is able to just work it towards the onside there. Now 1 more delivery left in this over. 2 runs needed. Short delivery, good connection on it. They should be able to get back for 2 runs, and this should conclude the game. The Calgary Legends have, after fighting well, they've won this game. What a victory by Calgary Legends. Playing in the low light and still getting it done. And for Kings 2, nothing to take away from them. Still a very, very good effort by them as well. And they stayed out there, they made it competitive, but in the end, Calgary Legends are able to get this victory. We'll try to get a quick look at the batting card for Calgary Legends. Preet up top had 15. Akshay and Jatin both with 31 and 36. And then Aditya and Shabazz just finished things off for Calgary Legends. And for Kings 2, just 2 wickets. Hardeep, 4 overs, no wickets for him, but very well bowled. Just 4 for his economy. Manveer with 1 wicket after bowling 3 overs. And Damanpreet and Dhaliwal. For Damanpreet, he picked up 2 wickets. And for Dhaliwal, he bowled 4 overs for none. Very good economy. And in the end, Calgary Legends have done it. Now you can have a quick look at the rankings for the T20 season. This was the last game of the season, so the playoffs have been decided. The top 4 teams are CCA 1, Glenmore Knights, Knight Riders, and Kings. They will be going up against each other over the weekend, August 16 and 17. So do stay tuned on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on any of the good T20 competitions that will be happening over the weekend. For now, this is everything that we had from the comp box. We will see you over the weekend. Good night, everybody.